In this video, we'll be talking about equipment locations in the schedules. So all the schedules function in the same manner, and that is with overrides available for space location. So let's look at a schedule. So an energy recovery unit schedule right here. Location is not populated because this particular unit sits on the roof. So there's many situations why the actual space identity information won't be available. One is if there is no space. Two is if your family crosses into two different spaces, producing multiple values. Either way, we've set this up for you guys to modify that whenever you need. So I'm going to edit this schedule, and I'll show you the long way to do this, and then I'll show you the short way. So there is some additional columns contained in every schedule, and this location field is actually a calculated value, and we'll show you how this works. All right, here's our properties. So location name and number are calculated values, and if we edit that and look at the formula, essentially if use space identity overrides is checked, use the override, otherwise use the space identity. Plain and simple. Same for number. So one way to fix this is to go onto your schedule, and you can unhide a couple columns, and here's the parameter that we need to check, and now we can give it a name. And a number if we want. And now the schedule will use the overrides, and then we can hide these when we're done. So there's another way to do it. Like this rooftop unit schedule, once again, doesn't have location identity populated. So we created a design schedule for you guys. M_design, and it's called equipment locations. If you open up this, we have some conditional formatting applied to highlight when spaces are not being filled by space identity. So these red values mean essentially that the family does not have any space identity. So this would flag you to some situations like these rooftop units here. So we could say we're going to use overrides, and we're going to plug in overrides. I put roof, but since this is a superhero hideout, this is going to be the helipad. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2, and 3. So real quick, you guys can use the space identity for locations in your schedules, or you can override them. So I'll probably change to that. So that's the equipment locations in the schedules.